Okay, so I'm holding the throttle a little bit in this 2006 6.0, and here's what I'm getting. I ain't moving my foot either. I'm going to ease out of it slowly. You can see pretty good shaking at 2,000. Well, quite a bit at, say, 1900 to 1950. Still easing out of it. And off the pedal. Then slowly back into it. There's that idle, or well, fast idle RPM fluctuation. Only this time it's somewhere near 33 to 3,500 RPM. And let out. And it sounds kind of rough out the pipe. That's at about 1900. Shaking considerably at about 2000. Relatively smooth at about 2,500 RPM. That's about 3,000. That's 3,500. And now I'll let out of it slowly. Okay, we're back to 2,000. I don't know if you guys can tell, but shit is shaking in here. Holding my hand as still as possible. And resting my hand on the door panel and and you can see the shaking going on. Now, that's a 2000. I just put a brand new standard brand IPR valve in this thing. These are new Reman full force stock injectors within literally like 1,000 miles. And we have another 06 that had broken lifters and still took off and ran better than this thing, even after 13,000 miles of knowing that a lifter had failed. At least one lifter had failed. I have swapped mass airflow sensor, map sensor, pulled and cleaned turbocharger, tested for boost leaks, put air pressure in the exhaust system to check for exhaust leaks. I have checked fuel pressure under load. I even shimmed the spring a little bit to up the fuel pressure a little bit to try and remedy this. Just a moment ago, I held the trailer brake and made the truck build power in order to try and spin out to test my vacuum solenoid for the four-wheel drive. And when I let go, the truck ran funny for about 5 or 10 seconds and seemed like it almost wanted to stall and die. And then I noticed when I almost got back to the house just a mile later, my ICP pressure was at about 830 to 850, and the IPR valve was stuck at about 32% duty cycle. So I don't know what the heck anymore. This thing has new heads on it, OEM head gaskets underneath them, ARP studs. The filters, as far as fuel is concerned, probably don't have 5,000 miles on them. The oil still has another, let's see, she's at 244.9 right now. Next interval is at 246, and I just don't know what the hell. I'm at a loss. This thing feels gutless on the bottom end. Like I said, the white truck was just way peppier, even with 13,000 miles of daily use on extended oil changes and at least a broken lifter. However, according to the dash boost gauge, I am making about, I want to say 22-ish pounds. Whereas according to Torque Pro, I'm making like 25.6 to 25.8. Oregon Fuel Injection's website says it's normal for these trucks to make between 25 and 29 pounds. VGT does seem to be swinging both directions as far as percentage goes. with no problems, no hanging up. Probably because of cleaning. I did notice that there is some wallering, if you will, of the actuator hole in the unison ring when I cleaned it, but I don't have the money to be getting one right at the moment. And I mean, this truck is taken care of, but driven quite hard. It grosses anywhere between probably 20 to 28,000 pounds most of the time. Rarely is it driven empty. It is a 06 crew cab long bed dually. It has the stock air filter system. I just put a brand new filter in there, and it has stock exhaust minus catalytic converter and muffler. So I don't believe my problem is an exhaust restriction, because there isn't one. And I'm just wondering if somebody can point something out. I've also put a new exhaust back pressure sensor on there and checked the tube and made sure it was clean as well. I believe that pretty much covers everything I've done and the money I've spent up to now to no avail. So I don't know, maybe I just have to live with this till the damn thing dies, or possibly one of you guys can help this poor SOB out. Anyhow, you guys have a great day, and thank you for any and all help.